Today on the channel, we unlock the vault, the Jazzwares vault, for another round of Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys Ring of Honor edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ring of Honor Jazzwares Vault unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got something extra special. Just when you thought they're done, they bring them back in. It's the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, from their Ring of Honor days. But of course, for all your Jazzwares Vault needs, better hit up Jazzwares Vaults. But for everything else wrestling related, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal over there. But of course, Jazzwares Vault, a lot of time those figures do end up on Ringside Collectibles. However, not sure if we'll see this one over there, as this did sell out on the Vault after a day or two, maybe something like that. Not an immediate sellout, of course. But you gotta think of guys like Jeff and Matt Hardy, very popular, now in TNA as the tag team champions, dabbling in some NXT work as well. With the Hardy Boys, part of WWE, TNA, Mix Mash, whatever you want to call it there. Plus they're running AEW. You have to imagine things like this will move pretty quick, and that's exactly what happened right here. And exactly what's going to happen in this review is we're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. And we'll start with the extra shipping box here, always well protected on these figures here. We do got the kind of cardboard mailer box going on. We've seen these with all of the Vault releases. We give the old spin. See you later, goodbye. But then we get down to the figures itself, and once again, more protective packaging on here. Very collector friendly, I would say. Not a lot of these coming damaged unless something traumatic happens on the en route through the mailbox, I guess I'd say. But there it is, Jeff and Matt Hardy. Ring of Honor at the top. I know when I think of the Hardy Boys, that's not the first federation that pops to my head, but they did spend a little bit of time in Ring of Honor. We remember that. Looking good there. Matt and Jeff on the side as well. What's it say? Number 12. Series 2, number 12. Matt and Jeff on the side once again. On the back, a little bit of them in the background there you can see. And then, of course, it's just a slipcase cover. Can we get it off? There we go. Slide it on down. And once again, see you later. Goodbye. And now we're going to dive into this like a young Larry Johnson right there. Grandmama himself, of course, keeping it Carolina here for these two. And then they got the big window box. How cool would it be if you're an autograph seeker out there, if you're a collector, to get their John Hancocks on this? It would be cool to get them on a WWE 2-pack, AEW 2-pack, Ring of Honor 2-pack, maybe a TNA 2-pack one day. We'll see what happens there. But Matt and Jeff looking good. All the extra hands you could want. You got the Ring of Honor tag team title belts and two really good Jeff and Matt figures right here. 1 of 3,000 stickers on this one as well. On the side, number 12, same kind of side we saw earlier. Same back we saw earlier as well. But let's dive into these two right here, and I guess we'll have to figure out the best way to open them up. I guess we'll go through, usually I'm a bottom guy. Usually I go in right for the bottom there, but I'm going to go in through the top this time is what we're going to do. I'm going to feel the top out and just see how it is. Make sure they're real. You know how that goes. There it is. All right, background. Once again, see you later. Like a young grandmama right there once again. And Matt and Jeff in the old plastic prison getting it done. And it looks like we do got twist ties. Oh, it's not just for Todd. It's not just for Mattel anymore. Jazzwares getting in the twist ties game. Never thought I'd see it. Never thought I would ever see the day. But man, here we are once again. Cut these out. Get there. All right, knock some hands out. One thing about these Vault figures and these packs, extremely tight. So these hands are not easy to get out. They're not going to fall out in shipping either because they are so tight inside there. But I guess that's great for min-on-card people. You don't want loose accessories. Nothing worse than a loose hand just flailing around inside the package. But man, you can't even get these guys out. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come on. Come on. That's too much work. It's too much work. I'm saying it right now. We got twist ties falling all over the place. What are we doing here today, folks? We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see, depending when you're watching this. There's some hands. Oh, there's some hands. And this belt is a fighter. It's a fighter, this Ring of Honor belt. Didn't want to go away. There it is. And, of course, falls off there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love to see it. And once again, it's super hard to get out of the package. Oh my gosh, decapitated him. Unbelievable. See you later. I guess cut him off in half is what I ended up doing there. That's Jazzwares for you, though. That's so Jazzwares, as one may say. Oh, and we're going to inseminate a cow as well along the way here. My goodness, my goodness. I guess we're going to start with Jeff Hardy first is what we're going to do. And we're going to have to deconstruct him. I should have took this one offline because we do have all this inseminating cow business here. We got tape on there. See you later. Goodbye, of course. They want to protect it from staining. But once again, that's been one of the absolute banes of my existence with these Mattel. Well, Mattel had their spell for a while as well. But Jazzwares primarily with all of the usual staining tactics we always get. Nobody wants stained figures, that's for sure. But it definitely does happen, and it looks like these coats on these ones could possibly stain the figures. I'm guessing they probably will because they wouldn't be protected if that wasn't the case. So make note of that if you want. But let's dive into Jeff Hardy. Let's start with these hands right here. We do get a fisted hand. No, we get kind of fisted hands. Gripping hands. 2 gripping hands. Of course, right here, kind of fist, kind of gripping, 2-in-1s maybe. We do got a maniacal hand right here. He's reaching out like that. And then we got the hand up in the air, giving somebody the old L is what they're doing there. And then you got the fabulous Jeff Hardy hands here. He's just going to do some of that kind of stuff. You know the stuff he usually does, that Jeff Hardy stuff he does. We got that going on. But now we're diving into the figure itself. I got to say, I really like these figures. Now, the Hardys obviously very toyetic, as one may say, very colorful characters, but something about these cool jacket robes going on really add an era of class to these two, and it makes them feel definitely different than other eras and different federations, as this is, once again, Ring of Honor, as we know. Jeff Hardy, the head sculpt, got the long hair all in black, got some makeup going on. You got one pupil that's off to the side. I think that's a little, maybe a mistake on mine. It's just off just a little bit. And then the other eye is all white, like he's got one of those contacts in covering it. So that's pretty wild. Does got the facial hair, got the big hoop earrings in, got some wild demented teeth as well. Got an unnatural kind of arch to his teeth in there. So it looks a little crazy, but he is playing the human hits here, Jeff Hardy. But very interesting looking Jeff Hardy. Definitely different than other ones we've got from Jazzwares, of course. Now the big jacket over the top is very nice. Kind of a pleathery feel, I guess we'll call it there. Very ornate jacket. Very, very cool. Like it a lot. Beautiful Velcro on it. Then Jeff Hardy, you get the body here, of course, and the legs. We've seen these before. We're going to compare it to some other Matt and Jeff Hardys in a little bit. I think we've seen this identical in the past. Got all those Hardy tattoos going on, looking very nice right there. Of course, as we know, plug and play with these figures. You can pop out the abs and the legs and stuff like we saw as we demonstrated. And we didn't want to demonstrate it, but we did. We saw it here. He does got the wrappings, the pantyhose over the arms, whatever they are there. But he does have that going on. But it is a good Jeff Hardy. It does look good. I like how this looks. A little bit more twisted, a little bit more demented, and he does fit on an AEW Jazzware stand from Ringside Collectibles. Looking good right there. But then we're going to dive over to his brother Matt Hardy, and we'll walk through the articulation with Matt Hardy here. And we do get these Ring of Honor Tag Team title belts. Of course, Tag Team Champions, we get 2 belts right here. Very, very bright silver. Ring of Honor logo looking very good there. 2 title belts, 2 Hardy Boys. Makes all the sense in the world. Now, Matt Hardy's got some extra hands as well. He's got pointing up the 1 finger, he's got the 2 gripping hands, and he's got the maniacal hand. So basically, same hands between both Hardys there. Now diving into Matt Hardy, seeing out what all the fuss is about here. We're going to start with the head sculpt here. This is back when he was a more broken Matt Hardy, we'll call it. He's got the grayish, whitish hair going on, and then, of course, the rest of the black hair. He's got that crazy Matt Hardy $1 million smile going on. Looks like Matt Hardy. I'm not mistaking this for anybody else. Maybe a composer back in the day. Maybe an Amadeus or something. He's kind of got that feel to him. Exact same jacket over the top. That makes a lot of sense that they're going to put that same jacket here. You got to get the most out of your molds. We know how that goes at the end of the day. And then he's ready to inseminate a cow the long way is what he's going to do here. But we do got the tape, I'm guessing. Yep, of course we do. We got the tape, and now I got tape all over. We're going to stick that on the table. We're going to pull these down. Oh, yeah, pull those down. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. And we got that. But watch out for staining. Once again, these are probably going to stain. That's why they're protected here. But we do got Matt Hardy looking pretty good. You got those big, ugly joints, though. I hate those pins in those, man. Can we just go pinless and get it over with? I really wish we could. But I really do like the ornate pants on this Matt Hardy. Very silver, black attack. Repping the Raiders, I guess, is what he's doing. Got the crosses in there. Just very, very cool, though. Very shiny and glossy. Really goes really well. Articulation, arms all the way around on both these guys. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinned elbows. Todd, you love these pins. Oh, some of the best pins you've ever seen? Well, that means something, I guess. Hands back and forth, side to side. You got the black forearm tape there. A little looseness in the elbow, a little looseness in the arm, I will say. Your mileage may vary. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Got those big old Jimmy legs from Matt Hardy spreading out right there. Legs do go up, thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Gonna play those pinless knees hits. We know how that goes. And you do get the ankles up, down, back, and forth, side to side. Not a lot of movement out of these, though, in all honesty. You got that kind of bell bottoms going on. Pretty much locking everything in there. Not a lot of movement. Hitting with old Matt Hardy. And, of course, should fit on a Jazzware stand from ringside. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% once again. There it is, old Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, Ring of Honor. I would say, hey, is this the final time in the line? But no, in a plot twist, Jeff Hardy is getting a new Blacklight Edition figure via our friends at Ringside Collectibles. And as usual, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% over at Ringside. We're getting another Jeff Hardy figure from the AEW Jazzwares team. So how long can they make those figures? Who knows? It could be something like Jake Roberts and Billy Gunn. Maybe they can go both ways. And I'm not sure if the Hardys go both ways. I wonder, what? You think they do? I don't know if they go both ways. But they might go both ways. I don't think so. But maybe. Who knows? But we do have another one here. And we do have at least one more Jeff Hardy coming. Very wild times, no doubt about it. And we just recently got big rubber guys of these two. So they're playing all the hits in the action figure game. We got Major Bendy's coming in the future. A lot going on with Jeff and Matt Hardy. But two future Hall of Famers, no doubt about it. But now we've got other ones. I think we've had two recent releases here. These were the ones that were released part of the Unrivaled wave not too long ago. Check out the review. And then the one I do prefer is the Amazon 2-pack here. Check out that review as well. We also got another Jeff Hardy. We got another Matt Hardy in the AEW lines. And we've had countless from Jakks and Mattel. Probably when things are all said and done, probably the tag team with the most figures of all time, I would have to imagine. We'd have to do the math on that, but I'm pretty sure that will end up being the case. But there it is. Ring of Honor. Yes, Ring of Honor, Hardy boys. What are your thoughts on these two? Worth the pickup for you? Did you pick them up? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. And of course, don't forget about the Patreon. Patreon, your best way to support this channel and all the hijinks we get up to, I guess we'd call it, from both YouTube channels. Check that out. And we're dangerously close to 50,000 subscribers, so make sure you do subscribe if you have not already. Got a big celebration video at the end of March 2025 here. And we're going to do some giveaways around that if we can hit that 50,000. So make sure you subscribe if you have not. Check out Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course, now on TikTok. So for Matt and Jeff Hardy, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we going to dance or are we going to play?